te espera. Arte Mona Lisa. No me avisa, sus chelas hacen fila. Son una bandida, buscan que la les bendiga. Soy el Dembow Killer, el dueño en la maquila. Liche en la valija, más el edit. Mi foto tienen fija. Las babies en los números se fijan. Los bolsillos llenos, me siento como un buster. Todas se me riman. Mala mía, si tu gata está en mi roster. Entro el dueño de la aldea, women se me pegan, huele mi dinero y yo no soy Shenlong. Mira, te imaginas lo que te espera. Entro el dueño de la aldea, women se me pegan, huele mi dinero y yo no soy Shenlong. Mira, te imaginas lo que te espera. Gamaliel, International Flow, John Gama, dando de la mata, desde el valle en las hamacas. Salvi, si les tomas es que les está dando vértigo, viendo para acá arriba.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The World Series on MLB The Show coming up. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the Cleveland Guardians. I'm John Sciambi. It's been a heck of a series so far, Siggy, and you have to figure that will only continue here in Game 6.
You never want to be down 3-2, but we've seen plenty of teams come back from that, especially when they're playing the last two at home. So it's not an ideal scenario, but playing in your own stadium with your fans behind you probably makes it a little more doable.
And on the flip side, you really don't want to let this go to a Game 7. When the crowd's even more fired up, the momentum's against you. They're looking to finish this thing today. First pitch coming your way next. Just about to get started. And our pitcher tonight, Shane McClanahan. What do we have on him?
Well, a pretty standard four-pitch mix. Got the fastball, change speeds, two breaking balls. You know, all can be really effective if they're coming out of the same arm slot and really staying in that tunnel for a good bit.
Ready to go now? Tommy Edman at the plate. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. The first batter of the game leaves the yard. It's 1-0. He ambushed him right there, Siggy.
Yeah, swinging on that first pitch, and I think losing one over the fence is exactly what he had in mind as well. Well, so much for settling into this game, Bill. No courtesy first pitch take right there. He was ready from the second he stepped into the box, got a pitch to hit, jumped all over it. I tell you what, that'll fire up the guys in your dugout.
And next for L.A., Hesung Kim. A changeup missing, and that's ball one. McClanahan, in his fifth season, he features a four-seam fastball, a changeup, a curve, and he works in a slider. In the dirt, and now 2-0.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down. I think it's huge that they were able to score right away. You're playing on the road. Stakes are high. Energy in the ballpark. And you help to quiet that down a little bit.
Fastball is outside. Check swing, and he went. Full count now. In there, got him looking, and that one split the plate.
I can't argue with that one, and clearly he was looking for something else, anything but the breaking ball. It's a great pitch to hit right there if you're looking for it, and kind of a gift at a two-strike count, but sometimes you just get fooled and you got to tip your cap.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. Ball one there.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Pitch misses, and it's 2-0.
Well, they gave up the home run earlier in this inning, not pitching as aggressively here.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Kwan in position. He's got it. 2 down. Time now for Dave Roberts' lineup for the Los Angeles Dodgers. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's frustrating. You just hit one on the screw.
Two balls, one strike.
That one fouled off. 2-2. And a breaking ball misses outside. Teoscar Hernandez up next for the Dodgers. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
It's been a little bit of a shaky inning, but he's still in a good spot to get out of this thing without giving up any more runs. He's just got to turn the page and go after this next guy.
Teoscar Hernandez in now. Takes ball one off the plate. One run across in the frame so far here in Game 6 of the World Series. Inside, and it's 2-1.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Swing and a miss. 2-2 now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Will Smith waiting to bat for the Dodgers.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score him.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Third out, and that ends the frame. Looking back at the solo blast that led off the game. It's now 1-0. This is the World Series on the show. Back here in Cleveland, and on the mound in this one, Shohei Ohtani.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working. But if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Steven Kwan, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike 1. Tap to first. Takes it himself. One gone, bottom half of the first. Here's the Guardians lineup now. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow.
Oh, that got him.
Take your base.
Now it's Jose Ramirez. And there's the ball. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot.
Runner on the go. Pitch misses.
No strike.
Throw to second. He's safe. Singy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
Hammered, and this one could be extra bases, and it gets by him. Around from second is the tying run.
Well, that was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get in the scoring position, come through with the base knock. You add a run.
And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. Swings through that one.
0-1's the count.
Now the 0-1. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Struck him out swinging. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Next is the designation. That's off the inside corner. Ball one. Manzardo went deep in his most recent game. And he chases that one below the zone.
1-1.
Late that time, and it's strike two.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Got him looking. They limit the damage here. So a run on one hit, no errors, and a man left. Second inning coming up from Progressive. It's the sixth game of this World Series. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Will Smith. McClanahan back to work. Misses outside. Ball one. That one fouled off. Breaking ball inside. Now 2 balls and a strike. Little chopper rolls foul. 2-2. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Andy Pages at the plate now. That's ball one. Tied up here in the early going. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, a good slider from an opposite-handed pitcher has to stay in that tunnel just a little bit longer. Otherwise, recognition can cause you to barrel it up. And right there, the hitter clearly couldn't do anything with it.
There's a strike. And down on strikes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Paul Goldschmidt in the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a called strike. Swing and a ball drilled center field. Thomas on the move. Makes the grab. And that is that. Nothing doing here this half. Down to the bottom of the second. All tied 1-1. Bottom half of inning number 2. So in now for Cleveland, Jhonkensy Noel. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
0-1.
That misses the zone. 1-1. The pitch stays alive.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Next offering way off the plate. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with. And there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information. But the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating, that's really good pitching right there. And it's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher working together.
Next offering is fouled back. The 1-1 is fouled off. 1 out, base is empty. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He's having a hard time catching up.
And now it's even up.
2 strikes.
Line drive, that's a base hit into right field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Everything came together for him. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Daniel Schneemann digs in for the Guardians. And foul ball. Swing and a ball popped up. Betts settles underneath it. And there's 2 down. Here's Tyler Freeman to hit.
The shortstop, Tyler Freeman.
On the ground, right side, Kim. They get the force. That's the inning. Guardians lead 1. Score remains tied 1-1. Here in Cleveland, Kike Hernandez at the plate.
Kike Hernandez.
That's a strike, 0-1. And ball 1. Just missed.
That's the ball.
Just missed.
Just doesn't seem to want to throw him a fastball.
And looks like he wants the signs again as he steps off the rubber. 3-1 now. And that one fouled off. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
So the batting order turns over, and here comes Tommy Edman. That one's in there, 0-1.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
In the dirt. Hernandez aboard here at first with nobody out. Pitch misses, and that's ball 2.
Well, with the Amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt. A good secondary lead. Doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot.
Freeman. He's in there. Ha-Seong Kim getting ready to hit. Thought looking his first time up. Swinging a foul out of play. Inside, and it's 1-1. In the dirt. Next pitch inside, and it's 2-2. First and second, no outs here in Game 6 of the World Series. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. In the dirt, no advance. Good job behind the dish. Shohei Ohtani in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. After an at-bat like that one.
Well, they froze him with the changeup right there, and I think he was so geared up for fastball. Once he recognized that it was off speed, he just wasn't able to make an adjustment. So a really good strikeout, and pitcher just won the battle.
Ohtani in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Pitch misses there. Ball 2.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Mookie Betts in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And they're all loaded up.
Now that sets up a really big at-bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
So bases loaded with one away. And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Mookie Betts. Golden opportunity right here. In the dirt, blocked. No movement on the base. It's ball 1. The lefty, the 1-0. Missed inside with the curve.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Man, it's so frustrating. You got a couple of runners on. You want to try to drive in at least 1 run. Maybe you get a little too big with the swing. Pops out right there, and I tell you what, nobody's more frustrated with that at bat than him.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And that's the 3rd out. And the Dodgers leave them loaded. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Back now at Progressive Field. Now the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. Swinging a foul straight back.
All 1.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
1 down.
Up next for the Guardians, center fielder,
Here's Lane Thomas now. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2. And a swing and a miss. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. And, Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Here's Jose Ramirez. He doubled home a run in his first AB. Broken bat, and it's popped up. Safe at first, and an infield single keeps the inning going.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. So, man aboard, Carlos Santana digs in for the Guardians.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Ball, that's outside.
That's off the outside edge, and that is ball 1. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throws it away. Not in time. He's safe.
I think a good throw to second base has a chance to catch him right there. So that's a throw he's going to walk back behind the dish. And you roll the dice when you send the runner, but oftentimes you're trying to force some action, and it worked out great for him right there.
Rocketed out towards right center. That's a base hit. Ramirez in to score. And it's an RBI single. It's 2-1.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
So now the DH spot, Kyle Manzardo. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Santana off of first with 2 away. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Edman in position. Brings it in, and that ends the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single, and this is now a 2-1 ball game. You're watching the World Series on the show. New inning getting started, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Will Smith. Smith measures 5 feet 10 inches, 195 pounds, and he's a former Silver Slugger recipient in the National League. Out to short. Freeman tossed to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Now batting, right fielder, Andy Pages.
So digging in, Andy Pages. Struck out swinging his first time. That clips the inside corner for a strike.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Next offering misses, and 1-1. Check swing, called strike. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. That's down and in. A slider missed. Goes down looking.
The Uncle Charlie Boo kept it up his sleeve the entire bat until the 6th pitch. Snapped it off, dropped it in there, and just frozen.
What's with the Uncle Charlie nickname? I mean, people use it all the time. Doesn't feel like it's common knowledge as to why.
Yeah, I don't know. Sounds like something we could find on the interweb, though.
Yeah, I think you're probably right. But why not like Uncle Carl or Something like that. Uncle Curly.
Uncle Boo.
Well, but then what would it be, a breaking ball? Goldie stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 2 out, space is empty. The next offering misses. 2 balls, no strikes. And that clips the inside corner.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball popped up. Schneemann sizes this one up, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that'll do it. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here, and our score remains 2-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Jhonkensy Noel.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Bo Naylor at the plate now. 1 for 1 with a single so far. First pitch just misses. Nobody out. Runner at first. Foul ball there.
The healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Here's a 1-1. Way out front for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Caught him looking for the K. Now it's the second baseman, Daniel Schneemann. 0 for 1 with a fly. That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. That one ripped. Going back. It bangs off the wall. Cut off, throw to second, and he's safe. It's a wall ball double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. He absolutely ripped that ball out front and almost got it out of here, man. Just a really strong, balanced swing, and a fraction of an inch different on the bat, and it is probably out of here.
Tyler Freeman digs in for the Guardians. He's 0 for 1. Oh, he doesn't get the call, and that's ball 1. Next offering is fouled back. Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. Noel, the runner at third. Schneemann at second with 1 away. That one outside. 2-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Two on, 1 out.
3-2.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Out on the drop, third strike, 2 gone. Nice job behind the plate there.
Well, they get a big strikeout there, and that was a nice job behind the plate to complete the out at first while keeping those runners at second and third. That could have turned out way worse for the defense.
And up next for Cleveland, Stephen Kwan. Just missed.
1-0. Inside ball.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
High fly ball, right field. Pajas ranging back. Squeezes it. That is the inning. Guardians strand a couple as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. McClanahan back to work. Tap foul at the plate.
You know, these Dodgers doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. Feels like almost every at-bat has gone full. They've worked a full count 6 different times, and that's the main reason his pitch count is so high right now.
That misses. Yeah, the count 1-2.
Ball 2.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
Swing and a line drive slicing into right field. Puts it away for the out.
Now batting, center fielder.
Here's a switch hitter,
Tommy
Tommy Edman. He's already homered here in this one. So the Dodgers are going to have to try and come from behind and try and get that offense going. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. And that skips in the dirt. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Well, he clearly didn't recognize that curveball out of the hand and tried to check the swing. Just went around too far, and you're hoping the umpire maybe missed it, and they bail you out.
Kim in the box now. No balls and a strike.
He's done a great job getting the first 2 outs. Want to get this number 2 hitter, get back in the dugout, and face 3, 4, 5 next inning.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Throw on to Santana. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. So they make short work of him there. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Guardians 2 and the Dodgers 1. It's the 6th game of this World Series. Now the number 2 hitter, Lane Thomas. Fouled off. He was late. Strike two.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Popped up. Kim has this one sized up. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one down.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Stepping up for the Guardians, Jose Ramirez. Next offering is foul back. That one ran inside, almost got him. One down, base is empty. And down on strikes he goes. Picks up strikeout number 7. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today. Economical with the pitch count.
Down, base is empty, and next will be the cleanup hitter, Carlos Santana. Swing and a pop-up, foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Here in Game 6 of the World Series. Battling here as he fouls it away. And now 1 and 2. And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
That one missing inside. That's a good at
It's a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
The left-hander on now, Clayton Kershaw.
So at this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and we need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
Now it's the Guardians DH, Kyle Manzardo. 0 for 2 in this one. And it's fouled away. On the ground, right side. Goldie takes it himself, inning over on the ground out. Took just 2 pitches to finish the frame out of the bullpen. 1 left for the Guardians, but they still lead it 2-1. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. John Means will take over here.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score, and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
That's a little bit low.
Well, with both starters out of the game, this quickly becomes a bullpen game. And this is something we see more and more in the game today, especially in the postseason.
And he takes it himself for the out.
Now batting, shortstop, Mookie Betts.
Here's Mookie Betts. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He is the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
One down, base is empty. That one catches the zone, and that is strike two. The shortstop takes the ball. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. That's down and in. Got it. And 2 away now.
Now batting, left
Here's
field,
Teoscar Hernandez. First pitch misses. Slice to right. Fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Just a total nightmare for lefties. I'd be very surprised to see that matchup again. It's a pretty good pitch down and away, but an even better job to go down there and get it while driving it to the opposite field for the base hit. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he will make a move to dip into the Guardians bullpen. That's as far as John Means will go, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching
So
for the
Cleveland
Guardians.
brings on a new reliever, Jacob
Number
Junis.
16.
He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Junis.
Will Smith to the plate, and that misses. And it's 1-0.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
With the go-ahead run at the plate, and we're the top half of the 6th. Line to right, base hit. Around third. He'll score. Throw into third, not stopping. He's going for 3 as the go-ahead runner pulls up at third.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Andy Pajas, the next to hit, was 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Ground ball right side. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Run scoring triple here for the Dodgers. Bottom of the 6th inning. Here's a big power threat. Jhonkensy Noel. For Clayton Kershaw, the resume speaks for itself. One of the best pitchers of his or any generation. Rips that one to right. Pages makes the grab, one pitch and one out.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
He's won 3 Cy Youngs, an MVP, and a guy who has really leaned on that slider as the dominant pitch for his career. Kershaw, a former MVP, he features a slider, a four-seamer, curve, and occasionally works in a splitter.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, sort of picture hoping for a bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Now here is Daniel Schneemann.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
That's off the mark. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strikes.
All tied up here in the bottom of the 6th. Popped up to the left into foul ground, and he makes the catch, and the inning is over. Guardians go down 1-2-3. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Top of inning number 7, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Paul Goldschmidt. Now one missed.
Well, with both starters out of this ball game, it now becomes a battle of the bullpens and just seeing which manager can match up better and who's able to get to the finish line.
Late swing fouled off. Next offering misses down and away. That one finds the zone, and the count now even up. And that's where the swing, it's a strikeout.
Up next for the
Here's
Dodgers,
Kike Hernandez.
Kike Hernandez.
Just missed. Junis, in his 9th season, he features a slider, a sinker, a changeup, a cutter, and he works in a four-seamer. Thomas coming on. He's got it. And there's 2 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. He goes down looking. No runs, no hits, no errors. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. We are tied 2-2. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
The shortstop, Tyler Freeman.
A little bit low. 1-0.
You know, these Guardians just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Swings through that one above the zone.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Up and in. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. In the air, left side, and it falls. A leadoff single, and the go-ahead run is aboard.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
So up next, Steven Kwan. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. Bunts it in the air. Hauls it in, 1 away.
Now batting, center fielder,
Lane Thomas will make his way to the plate. Here he is in a spot where he makes most of his money against left-handed pitching. That misses, and that is ball
Counts
1.
1-0.
Out to short. Betts throws to first in time, and Thomas is out.
Now batting, third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Jose Ramirez digs in for the Guardians. Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning.
Clearly didn't want to mess with them right there, so I think it makes sense to play the numbers game in this spot.
Carlos Santana now at the plate. And that one missing low. Two on, 2 outs. Fought off foul. And that one fouled off. With the go-ahead run standing at second late here in Game 6. That one is absolutely belted. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. 1 runs in. Throw cut off to second. And he's out. Up, down, and that ends the inning. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We look ahead to inning number 8. Guardians 3 and the Dodgers 2. Back here in Cleveland, ready to begin the 8th. Here's the second baseman, Ha-Seong Kim. The Guardians going with a new pitcher, Kane Smith.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Looking to get the tying run on base. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. And the count 1-2. And a swing and a miss. And that's the first out.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick, because word will get around the league in a hurry.
And now the DH, Shohei Ohtani. Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-1's the count.
And a big swing and a miss. trying to hold a one-run lead here in Game 6 of the World Series. And 1-2. Up the middle. Jump throw across his body, and he beats the throw. Shows off the wheels right there, an infield single.
The effort was there with the jump throw. You gotta love it, but it just wasn't in time. Still a really impressive play just to get to that ball and make it close at first, and not every shortstop can even make that play.
Here's Mookie to hit, known for his late inning heroics. The shortstop takes the ball. Next offering is downstairs.
Ball 3.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
And ball 4 to a board.
Well, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
And here comes Teoscar Hernandez for a critical at-bat. 1 for 3.
O'Neill threw.
Inside move to second. Ohtani back in.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes.
Lots of anxious fans in the ballpark right now. You can feel it.
6 straight outside the strike zone.
2-0.
That's in there. 2 balls and a strike.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
1 out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. A laser to left. His second homer this series, and now they're out in front. It's 5-3. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back.
That was quite the home run, Siggy, as we take it in again with StatCast. 114 miles an hour off the bat.
Yeah, and plenty of distance, too. I mean, with that kind of exit velo, if you can get it up in the air with good backspin, it's going to be a tape measure shot.
There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Cade Smith gives way. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. So Cleveland brings on a new reliever, Hunter Gaddis.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. And that one fouled off. Back and forth we go, a seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. Chopped out towards short. Tosses to first, and they get the out on Smith.
Now batting, right fielder, Andy Pages.
And up next for Los Angeles, Andy Pages. And ball 1 to the right fielder. 2 gone, bases empty, but 3 runs across, and we're in the top of the 8th. Next offering is in for a strike. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And that's outside.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Close, but called a ball. And it's a full count.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run.
And he got him. Strike three, and that'll retire the side. Big three-run shot for the Dodgers. It's now 5-3. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the eighth. Brusdar Graterol.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Kyle Manzardo digs in for the Guardians. 0 for 3 in this one. And a foul ball. That missed by a lot. And the count is 1-1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Tanner Scott, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Phillips, the right-hander, loosening up as well. And a foul ball. Here's a 1-2. Way inside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Outside, and that is ball 4. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I'll tell you what, he earned that walk.
John Kenzie Noel digs in for the Guardians. That clips the zone. It's 0-1.
There was a high-velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And he dodges that fastball. The tying run at the plate. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Called out on strikes. Frozen with the heater at the knees. And the batter down. Go Naylor. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. And that is out of play.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Tying run at the plate.
That's out.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Graterol fires. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Snags it for the second out.
Now batting, second baseman, Daniel.
And I think Dave Roberts is coming out of the dugout. Brusdar Graterol will depart. And as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back.
Now pitching the Los
So they bring on their closer in the 8th, Tanner
Number
Scott.
66.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Pinch hitter coming on, David Fry. The runner on first with 2 gone for him. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-1.
That one fouled off. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. Excellent work out of the Dodgers bullpen there. Game 6 is on to the 9th inning now. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Guardians 3. Now into the ball game on defense, Brian Rocchio. He'll play second. Here is Goldschmidt.
Number 4.
Gaddis back
Brian
to work.
Rocchio.
And that drops in for a strike. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
0-2 is the count.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 0-2. Strike 3. Got him looking on the changeup.
Now batting.
Here's Kike Hernandez.
Kike Hernandez.
Right through there for a strike.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And that will fall.
Now batting. Center fielder Tommy Edman.
Now it's the Dodger leadoff hitter, Tommy Edman. And Singy, he started this one off with a bang.
Yes, he did. It always feels great when you can connect with one right away. Certainly a shot of confidence for the entire lineup and a shot to the heart for this crowd.
Down and away for ball 1. And another ball.
That's ball 3.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound. But, you know, his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this. But he's going to have to buckle down right here.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he will make a move to dip into the Guardians bullpen.
Now pitching
Here comes the closer here in the 9th, Emmanuel Clase.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep him within striking distance.
Kim batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
This guy absolutely flies. The defense wants to turn 2, but they've got to get a ball they can do it with. Make sure you get the first out before you try to rush and get him down. He's shrinking his zone.
Santana, and he handles it himself for the out.
Well, he looked a little tentative on that swing, almost like he didn't get pitch recognition. Tried to slow his back down just to make contact.
Did a strategy here. They issue the intentional walk, and that'll set up a force play at any base. 2 outs, bases full. O'Neal Cruz steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Just missed.
Kind of goes without saying, but straining these 2 runners in scope.
It's off his shoulder, eats him up. 1 run's in. Now a second crosses the plate, and they're up by 4.
Well, a huge 2 RBI swing of the bat right there. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
First and second, 2 outs. Here's the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
In the dirt. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Kwan heads after it. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. So 2 runs in the inning, 2 hits, no errors, but 2 are left stranded. And 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the 9th. It's the Dodgers 7 and the Guardians. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the 9th. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Tyler Freed looks like a pinch hitter for the Guardians. Gabriel Arias.
Well, plenty of work to do on offense, so they're just looking for any kind of spark here.
That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Well, definitely a breakdown in his mechanics on that one. He just lost the handle and ended up way off target.
Kwan, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge, just changing plane.
Fastball, and he gets out of the way. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Kwan checks his swing. Appeal down to third, and he held up. Sets him down looking. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike 3. So he gets the call and picks up the strikeout looking.
Sometimes with a good hitter at the plate, he'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if he lays off on a close pitch like that, but just not right there. Strike zone definitely expand a little bit with 2 strikes.
Here's Lane Thomas. Fly ball center field. Out number 2.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
So they're down to their final out. Jose Ramirez digs in for the Guardians. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Arias leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Lined into right. And that's it. The celebration is on in the City of Angels. The Dodgers have won the World Series.
Congratulations to the World Series champions. Incredibly special team. So proud of these players. I know the fans back in their hometown. Everybody going nuts right now. It's going to be such an amazing reception when they return home.
Welcome back on the show as we see some of the final moments and reactions in this World Series clinching game. And now let's go down to the field where they're set to present the Commissioner's Trophy to the World Series champs. Chris Singleton and our outstanding crew, I'm John Sciambi. This has been the World Series on MLB The Show.